not been seen publicly since. New satellite images we're getting now show a train that's believed to belong to Kim parked near his compound on the country's east coast. We're joined now to delve into all of this by Gordon Chang. He's an Asia analyst and author of Nuclear Showdown: North Korea Takes on the World. So, Gordon, reading the tea leaves right now, I know you know your business is not in predicting the future. However, based on what you know today, do you think we're headed into a situation this week where North Korea announces full recovery, Kim Jong Un is back at it, or do you think it's going to go in another direction? We're going to find out he's verging closer to death or is passing away imminently?
Well, there will be an announcement, Jillian, but I don't know if it's going to be this week. And I suspect it will not be. And the reason is that the regime right now is in chaos. There's no designated successor. There are two branches of the Kim family that could actually take the lead. And I'm sure they're right now fighting with each other. There's the branch headed by Kim Jong Un's younger sister, Kim Yo-jong. Everyone talks about her, extremely capable, thought to be the most capable child of Kim Jong-il, the former leader. But also there's a son of Kim Il-sung, who was the founder of the regime, Kim Pyong-il. And he's just been recalled from Eastern Europe. That means that there could very well be a struggle between those two. I think they will not announce anything until that struggle has been resolved, and that could actually take some time.
Here's a question for you that I don't hear a lot of people asking, and that is, from a U.S. national security perspective, let's presume for a moment that Kim passes away, which he will one day, as all human beings will. What is, that you can see now, the best possible scenario that plays out in terms of what's in the U.S. strategic interest here? Is there one successor you think is best?
They're all evil. So the answer to that is probably no. In the short term, though, it's in the U.S. interest for there to be a smooth transition of power in North Korea. Everyone hates the regime. But the problem is, at this particular time, China is creating provocations in the South China and East China Seas. Those deserve the U.S. to be in the region in a big way. Our two aircraft carriers that are normally in the region are both in port. One of them stricken with coronavirus. That's the Theodore Roosevelt in Guam. They're bringing in another carrier from the Middle East, the Nimitz. But right now, China is in a very dangerous posture. And we don't need two crises at the same time. Ultimately, it's in the interest of the U.S. for the Kim regime to go and there be a more open, more democratic form of government in North Korea. But right at the moment, I'm not sure that we can handle two events at the same time.
It's a fair point. Now, Gordon, if you were advising the Trump administration right now, what would you be telling them to think about, to lay the groundwork for in terms of trying to influence the regime or the country's government, however it exists post-Kim, into a more democratic sort of a future? Is there anything that can be done?
Well, at this present time, I think the U.S. is mostly a bystander to events, as is China. The thing that I'm sure that both Beijing and Washington are really concerned about is a scramble for power where you have two competing factions in North Korea, one of them, or maybe both of them, with access to weapons of mass destruction, not only the nukes, but also chemical and biological weapons. And we have operational plans to secure the southern portion of the country. The real risk is that China moves south and we move north, and we sort of meet in an uncoordinated fashion. China has done a lot to not coordinate. We have tried to coordinate with Beijing in this eventuality. China won't talk to us. So this is the big unknown. And, I think we need to beef up our forces in South Korea right now on an emergency basis, because we could very well need them.
All right, Gordon, we're going to have to leave it there. Thanks, as always, for sharing your expertise with us. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you.